The voltage relay, also known as a potential relay, is primarily used in single-phase hermetic compressors of medium and high power, generally ranging from half horsepower, 0.5 HP, up to approximately 5 HP, although its application range may vary depending on the manufacturer and the refrigeration system design. Welcome to a new lesson in our course on electronics applied to refrigeration. In lower power compressors, it is more common to find other starting devices, such as the current relay, the PTC or positive temperature coefficient relay, and electronic starting modules. What is a voltage relay? A voltage relay is a control device designed to ensure the proper energization of the compressor's starting winding during startup. Its primary function is to connect the starting winding only during the first moments of motor operation and automatically disconnected once the compressor reaches its rated operating speed. In this way, it protects the motor windings, prevents overheating, and ensures efficient and safe starting in single-phase compressors. Voltage relays are widely used because they provide more reliable, accurate, and efficient operation in refrigeration systems equipped with single-phase compressors. Unlike other starting devices, this relay operates based on the induced voltage generated in the starting winding during motor acceleration. Thanks to this operating principle, it can determine with greater precision the correct moment to disconnect the starting winding, reducing the compressor's mechanical and electrical stress, minimizing wear on its internal components, and improving the refrigeration system's energy efficiency. If the relay fails to disconnect the starting winding at the proper time, the winding may remain energized longer than necessary, causing a significant increase in the temperature of the starting winding and increasing electrical power consumption. In the most severe cases, this excessive heating can damage the winding insulation, reduce the service life of the compressor, and even cause the thermal protector to trip. Furthermore, the high current peaks that occur during startup can cause a current relay to operate erratically, especially in motors with difficult starts, compressors operating under high system pressures, and installations where significant power supply voltage fluctuations exist. Next, we will explain in detail the internal operation of the voltage relay. Remember that you can access our complete course through the link provided in the description of this video. Voltage relay operation. 1. Internal structure. Inside the voltage relay, there is an electrical coil connected specifically between terminals 2 and 5. This coil is responsible for generating the magnetic field that actuates the relay's internal mechanism during the startup process. Likewise, between terminals 1 and 2, there is a switch that, in its normal state, remains normally closed, allowing current to flow to the compressor's starting winding while the motor has not yet reached its operating speed. This ensures that the motor has the starting torque required to overcome its initial inertia during startup. 2. Relay energization. When the voltage relay receives electrical power, terminals 2 and 5 immediately energize the relay's internal coil. At the same time, because the switch between terminals 1 and 2 remains closed, current flows to the compressor's starting winding, allowing it to actively participate in the startup process. Thanks to the combined action of the starting winding and the running winding, the motor develops high starting torque, enabling rapid startup even when the compressor is operating under load. 3. Run winding supply. While the starting winding receives power through the relay, the running winding is also independently energized through terminal 4. This allows both windings to operate simultaneously during the first moments of startup, generating the rotating magnetic field required to accelerate the rotor until it reaches a speed close to its normal operating speed. This stage is essential to ensure stable startup and prevent excessive stress on the motor. 4. Startup process. During the compressor startup, both the starting winding and the running winding remain energized. This condition provides the high starting torque required for the motor to accelerate quickly and overcome the pressure existing in the refrigeration system. Thanks to the combined action of both windings, the motor develops sufficient force to initiate the movement of the compression mechanism in a very short time. However, after only a fraction of a second, the voltage relay coil, energized between terminals 2 and 5, detects the increase in induced voltage generated by the motor. As a result, it produces a magnetic field with enough strength to actuate the relay's internal mechanism and change the position of its contacts. At that instant, the internal switch automatically opens and disconnects the starting winding. This operation occurs precisely when the motor no longer requires the assistance of the starting winding, preventing it from remaining unnecessarily energized and protecting the compressor against overheating, overcurrent, and prolonged electrical stress. Voltage relay wiring. A. Relay power supply. The incoming power line must be connected to the relay through terminal 5. This terminal serves as the power input to the relay's control circuits and distributes electrical power to the remaining components of the starting system. B. Connection to the thermal protector. From terminal 5 of the voltage relay, a conductor must be connected directly to the system's thermal protector. The thermal protector acts as a safety device by interrupting power to the compressor whenever excessive temperature or current is detected. C. Connection to the compressor's common terminal. From terminal 5 of the voltage relay, a direct connection must be made to the compressor's common terminal, ensuring electrical continuity and guaranteeing that all current supplied to the motor passes through the protective device before reaching the compressor. D. Neutral connection. The electrical system's neutral conductor must enter the voltage relay through terminal 4. From this terminal, power is supplied to the run winding and to the start capacitor circuit, allowing the system to operate correctly. E. Connection to the start capacitor. From terminal 4 of the voltage relay, a conductor must be connected to one terminal of the start capacitor, allowing it to store and deliver the energy required to increase the compressor's starting torque during the first moments of operation. F. Connection to the run winding. From the same capacitor terminal, power must be supplied to the compressor's run terminal, normally identified by the letter R. This connection ensures that the run winding remains energized during both startup and normal compressor operation. G. Connection of terminal 1. From terminal 1 of the voltage relay, another conductor must be connected to the second terminal of the start capacitor, completing the circuit required for the starting winding to receive power only during the time necessary for motor startup. H. Connection to the starting winding. Finally, from the corresponding terminal of the voltage relay, current must be supplied to the compressor's starting winding, ensuring its activation during the startup process. Once the motor reaches the appropriate operating speed, the relay automatically opens the circuit and disconnects the starting winding, allowing the compressor to continue operating solely with the run winding in a safe, efficient, and reliable manner.